Good afternoon. How are you? How is everyone? I have done my big food shop. I found my prayer beads that I couldn't find anywhere. I was searching for these everywhere. I found them, but I have lost my glasses. I can't. If you've got any tips for finding things, I have looked high and low in the car. I've looked everywhere I can think of that they could possibly be, and I'm starting to think maybe I've lost them somewhere. But anyway, so yeah, I thought I'd jump on today. Let me just take that comment off. I'm going to do my makeup with you, and I thought if you've got any questions about fasting or Ramadan or anything of the things, because it's really funny, whenever it comes around to that time of year where we're fasting, I do get some similar questions asked, and one is like, how do you fast for 30 days? Like 30 days straight, like how do you not die? I'm like, yeah, you would die if you fasted for 30 days straight, but you do actually eat like in the morning before your fast starts and in the evening after the sun's gone down. So it is not 30 days consecutively, like with no food or water, like biology would not allow for that. The other thing I get asked a lot is like, is it not like dangerous for you? Is it not like bad for you? And it's really crazy because there is so much science and things in medicine now to show how good fasting is for your body. And a lot of people I know do intermittent fasting, like not for religious reasons, because of the health benefits and the way your body like detoxes itself and repairs old injuries. And it's amazing when you look at what actually happens in your body when you fast. It's crazy how good it is for you. So yeah, it's not bad for you. And then the third one, I don't know if this should have been the first one, but this is something I get asked all of the time. It's like, but you can drink water, right? And it's a dry fast. It's not like, I suppose when you're doing intermittent fasting, you might be doing like a water fast where you can just not eat your food but drink water. When you're fasting for Ramadan, it is no food, no water. It's a proper dry fast, so nil by mouth. So you can't chew chewing gum, you can't drink water, you can't drink anything during the hours of the fast, which is basically, it's about an hour and a half before sun up, and then you can eat again after sundown. So because we work off like a lunar calendar as well, it moves earlier in the year each year. So the first year I fasted for Ramadan, I was not a revert then, so I was doing it just for the experience. I was doing it with the other Muslim colleagues in the office, and it was the middle of summer, so they were like really long fasts. But now obviously it moves back a little bit each year, so these are a little bit shorter. They're about 14 hours at the beginning, and then it'll probably be about 16, 17 maybe towards the end. But yeah, nil by mouth. So if anyone's got any other questions of like, yeah, I get asked a lot, like, do you mind if I eat in front of you? And I'm like, no, like, go for it. It's really weird because even though you are hungry, your body like adjusts to it really quickly. So within like a couple of days, like I had the first couple of days I was like, didn't have any headaches, I was absolutely fine, just a little bit of low energy the first few days. But after that, your body just gets used to it really quickly, and honestly, it doesn't bother me at all if people are eating. You know, you could eat your whole dinner, drinks. I mean, one thing I do notice is I can smell things better. I can smell things like, you know, I'll walk into the office and there's someone making a cup of coffee. I can smell the coffee from the other end of the office. But I'm absolutely fine. It doesn't bother me that other people are eating and drinking at all. You can eat your whole food in front of me. It doesn't bother me at all. It's weird. It's when you're fasting for a reason, it doesn't even enter your head what other people are doing. Let's get this BB and Illuminizing Primer on. So yeah, if you've got any questions about fasting or why I do it or anything like that, feel free to just drop them in the comments. If there's something I don't know the answer to, I will go and find out. But yeah. Feeling pretty good. It's really funny because like when you're fasting, it's like the algorithm in your phone knows, and it just shows you food in the afternoon. So like all my reels at this time of day become not makeup, not skincare, not mum life, they become food. Like, why is this happening? And I think it's just a temperature. Now, I wanted to show you something. Let me see if I've got it. So if you want to add a little bit of something to your face, you've got your base on, you've got that nice glow from the illuminizing primer. Now there is a choice of, because these are all on special this month as well, which doesn't happen very often. There are 2 primers. There's a mattifying one if you prefer your face to be like drier, more matte kind of look, and there's the illuminizing one if you prefer the glowy texture. They're both super hydrating ingredients for your skin, built-in skincare, so it's going to hydrate your skin, and then it's just a choice really of whether or not you want matte or glowy. Now I love to add these colour sticks again because they've got built-in skincare, vitamin E, shea butter, and this just adds a little bit of, like, I'm not about the really crazy contour, but I am about lifting and sculpting in my 40s, you know, like anything I can do to give my face a little bit of lift, bit of definition. I am all about that. If you put a little bit of a darker shade underneath your bottom lip, it also pulls it down, so that's a little hack for making your lips look fuller. And then if you go in with a lighter colour on the top, it'll do the same. It'll pull your lip up and just give it that impression of being fuller. Now, I've been using the lighter highlight under my eyes as well instead of concealer. I just find in my 40s, it sits in my fine lines and wrinkles, so I use this instead because it's lighter weight. It's really glowy finish. And when I check my makeup again in a couple of hours, I'm not going to see anything sitting in the fine lines and wrinkles. I suppose it depends how old you are. I'm 43, so I need all the help I can get. Now, I put the blush a little bit higher in my 40s, and that just pulls everything upwards. And I use the exact same blending brush as my foundation, because I'm not one for half a dozen different things and different brushes. I find this just works for everything. I just use the side to blend that contour up. Just under your cheeks, and then when you're ready to do your blush, just tap it. I think I have got a different brush if you wanted one, you know, like I've got a blush brush, but most of the time I just use the same one. So once that is done, I'm thinking what I might add to that is just a little tiny bit of eyeshadow stick. If you like simple, easy to do, you're in the right place, because I am not about complicated makeup. I'm more about busy mum on the go kind of vibe. So when I'm doing eyes, it's the same kind of theme. It's like I want it to look decent but and fresh and glowy, but I don't want it to take all day to do. So I just pop on a little bit of primer. The reason for the eye primer, it's the same as your face. It keeps your makeup nice and bright and fresh. It keeps your eye colours in place. And then these colour sticks are amazing. Eyeshadow sticks. They're like a big crayon for your eye. Come in all different shades. And how easy is that? Like, just colour your lid in. And they've got 10-hour wear to them as well, so you don't have to faff about reapplying, touching up. Once these are on, they're on. 10-11 hours easy. And if you've got like a little fluffy brush, you can just take that into the crease just to soften it out, or to bring it out a little bit if you want to. And there we go. That, ladies, is the mum cheat. Let's just add a little pop of colour, like That's the vibe on a Sunday for me. And then I'm going to add a little bit of Fuddy mascara to the party. Little wiggle. And blink. Little wiggle at the bottom, and then just blink, and that just keeps it all fluffy, separated out. But a little bit more dramatic than that one. Little wiggle. Nearly. So, there you go. Little fluffy lashes, easy to do eyes. And we're all done. Sunday makeup, nice and easy to do. If you do want a colour match on any of the base makeup, it's all on special offer this month. So all you need to do is comment match and I will reach out and help you with a shade match. But have an amazing afternoon, whatever you're doing. I'll see you soon.